I did a little experiment today, and I tried to use all e.l.f. products. I used all e.l.f. products except for my bronzing and my contour technique. Everything else was e.l.f. I had a little trouble in the beginning because the products aren't so high end. They're kind of thin. It just wasn't working for me. Continuously trying to find ways to make my face look complete, and overall I feel like I did pretty good. I feel like the products they're decent. I mean, they're low-end products. They're from Walmart. They're all drugstores, and they're like $3 each. They're like $1 to $3 each product. So I mean, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. So it helped me achieve this look. So I feel like it's not bad, but it's not something that I would use on a regular basis, just because it took too much to get this face done, to get it beat like this. It took way too much. But overall, I feel like e.l.f. is a pretty good product. It's very cheap. Like, you'll probably spend $20 on everything that you use, and you can work with it. Like, at the end of the day, you can work with it. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Thumbs up if you like this video, and leave comments of what you think, and make sure y'all are subscribing. It's 2016, and this is my first video of the year. Yeah, so make sure y'all follow me on all my social media. It's gonna be down in the details below. Yeah, okay, let's jump right into it. First, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and I will give this a thumbs up. I feel like it's very decent to use again. Now I'm going to be going into my brows. As usual, I use e.l.f.'s Black Cream to outline it, and e.l.f.'s Eyebrow Kit in brown to fill it in. And of course, I love using this for my brows. I use this in every tutorial, so this is definitely going to be a thumbs up for me. And again, all these products can be found at your local Walmart, your local drugstore, and they vary between $1 to $3. So, I mean, it was worth the try to use all of them. It'll work for some people, but it won't work for everybody. I'm just going to continue with my brows, as y'all can see. I'm going to talk a little bit. It was very hard to record this. I tried to put my mistakes in it, but I really couldn't put it in it because the video got too long. But I did have mistakes, and I wanted to show you guys, but the video was just too long to show you. So I had to deal without showing you. So I'm going to tell you that I did make mistakes. And I had to start over with my eyeshadow. But I started over with my eyeshadow because the look that I was doing was too similar to another look that I'm trying to show you guys at the end of the week. So, but I do make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And yeah, it was just tough trying to get these products to work. And next, I'm going to be going in with e.l.f.'s Under Eye Conceal and Highlighter. This product sucks. Like, it's so thin, it moves around too much, and it just made my face look so white. Like, it was my color, but it just wasn't working for me. It was very thin and loose, and it just wasn't sticking. Like, you'll see later when I do my highlight that it made my face look so dry. And I think this is more for oily based people, because it just was horrible. It was so horrible. Like, it's so horrible. But I recommend it for oily skin people. But if you have dry skin, do not use this product. I'm telling you now, it is not gonna work, homegirl. It's not gonna work. And let me add, this was my first time using a lot of these products. So, we're doing this together. We're in this together, ladies. Now, I'm going to go in with e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish Foundation. This foundation, no ma'am, not for dry skin people at all, because it just made me look so crappy. Like, if you have oily based skin, then it'll work for you, but this, for me and my skin, it didn't work. I even had to go in and add some of my Maybelline's Fit Me Dewy and Smooth um, in a dark shade to blend it out and manage it because it was a no-go. Like, my skin looks so pale and I had to go to work and I couldn't go to work like this. Like, look. So, yeah, if you have oily skin, I recommend it. It's $3. But if you have dry skin, don't waste your time, homegirl. Don't even waste it, Bella. Don't waste it. Just buff that out and blend that out on your skin. Now I'm going to be going in with the E.L.F Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. I lost the footage to this, but this primer is pretty decent for the most part. So back to this concealer. Once I blend it in, you're going to be able to tell how thin it is. And it just made my skin look so pale. And I just did not like it at all. So I'm going to go in with another E.L.F product. And I believe it's the Full Coverage Concealer. And I used it in the lightest shade. And I mixed it with another shade of it. By doing that, it helped a little bit, but it didn't help so much. I honestly did not like my highlight at all for this tutorial, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you have dry skin again. Yeah, this was very hard to do. Just blending that out and buffing that out. I did restart my eyeshadow because I honestly did not mean to do that look. So you'll see me wiping it off and restarting. And I didn't even finish the eyeshadow look, because I was like, what am I doing? But now I'm going to go in with my non-E.L.F products, which is the LA Pro Concealer Longwear. And I use all of my products for my contour are not E.L.F products because they honestly just did not have any dark shades. And that's one thing that I do not like about that company. But they're just now starting off, so it's kind of understandable. But they did not have any dark shades, so I had to go in and do all my contour with my own products. So those are the only products that I did not use that was E.L.F. Now I'm going to go in with this color out of one of their palettes that can be found at Walmart. And it's like an orangish color. And I'm just going to add that into my transition. And I'm going to put the dark color into my crease and just blend that out. Now I'm going to be using a smudge pot and a color that's pretty bronzy, and just apply that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to be going in with my E.L.F. I think it's 80. It's either 80 to 100 shades. It's a big palette. I hate this palette. It's only a few colors that I can use. Their eyeshadow is very chalky, and that's not good when it comes to eyeshadow because it doesn't do anything. But I go on with my a brownish color, and I go in with the black, and I try to blend that out and make it work, but it's really hard. It's not that bad, but it's very chalky, so that's very bad when it comes to eyeshadow and blending. And then I go in with a goldish color and just add that on top of my lid to give it a little more effect. By the way, I am sorry for how I sound. I am sick, and y'all know I don't like talking. So I went ahead and did the voiceover because I didn't feel like typing, and I'm being lazy because I am sick. So I am apologizing. And next I'm going to be going in and using another non-e.l.f. product, which is baking, as you guys call it, and just letting that sit for a little bit. And then I'm going to be going in with my Sephora bronzer, and that's another non-e.l.f. product. And then I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. blush. I did my eyeliner off camera. I bought e.l.f. lashes, which were $1, and as soon as I opened the package and ripped it off, it broke. Like, they were so thin. Waste of time. So I went on and used my own eyelashes. Now I'm going to be going into that e.l.f. palette again, and I used 2 of the shades at the top to do my glow and my popping highlight, and I just apply that to all my highest points. Next, I am going to be going and adding my lip color, and for my lip, I attempted to use e.l.f.'s nude lip, and it was an epic fail. So I went on to add their pink lipstick on top, and it did a little justice. And then I just added a non-e.l.f. product on top, a lip gloss, to make it do something because it was not working for your girl. And then I just set my face in the setting spray, an e.l.f. setting spray, which is like $3.